Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and today I'm actually going to prove to you why getting ungated with Kohls is absolutely the best ungating method in 2023. By the way, this is something that I myself have been doing with a lot of categories and brands. It has so many benefits. Benefit number one, you gotta pay $0. Sure, you gotta make a purchase up front, but after you get ungated, you can quickly return the merchandise and get all your money back. Back in the day, previous years, you had to use these distributors and you had to spend a minimum of $1,000. Not anymore. Now spend $0, get ungated, move on with your life, and sell everything you can on Amazon. Benefit number two of getting ungated with Kohls, there is a wide array of brands. You got Nike, Adidas, you got electronics, you got toys. That's so many brands, it's crazy. Categories, brands, you can get ungated on everything. Part number three, Kohls is so trusted by Amazon. That is exactly why you are allowed to return your Amazon merchandise that you're not happy with. You go to a Kohls and return it. Amazon has a special partnership with Kohls. So when you submit an invoice from Kohls to Amazon, they are very likely to accept it. Not guaranteed, nothing is guaranteed, but they are very likely to accept it. And number four, what I've been seeing is that sometimes I even get ungated the same day. And when that happens, I don't even have to wait for the merchandise to arrive to my house. I just cancel my order, my credit card never gets charged, and now I'm ungated. Now, a little disclaimer, this may not happen to you or to everybody. My account has a long-standing, has a lot of history, and Amazon evaluates that into the picture. So if your account has a lot of history, chances that you might get ungated the same day and you might be able to cancel your order with Kohls are very high. But if you're a beginner seller and your account is pretty new, chances are kind of low. So you might have to just, worst case scenario, wait for your shipment to arrive to your house, open it, take a bunch of pictures, present the invoice, and then you might get ungated. And then you just return the merchandise to Kohls. But I want you to get ready for the action now. I am gonna get ungated. I'm gonna show you a live example. These are about 10 brands that are super huge that I've been wanting to get ungated for a while, and I am not currently ungated for. And I'm going to show you real action, live, right now, how I go about. Number one, finding the products, finding the ASIN numbers. Number two, how to present the invoice, the evidence to Amazon. And number three, the results. Have I been able to get ungated with this method, or is this a flop? I'm going to show you real results on how I'm doing this right now. I don't think anybody on YouTube is doing this, showing you real action on how they are getting ungated. So here it is to you. But before we move forward, can you do me a huge favor? Number one, can you please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already? Number two, can you please like this video? Number four, can you please check out the link under my videos? This will take you to this page, which has all the free trials and discounts for all the tools that I use. And lastly, make sure to sign up for my free Discord channel. I literally talk to everyone on my Discord channel for free, give you advice on online arbitrage, keep analysis, IP claims, and I also sometimes give free leads. So make sure to sign up. But now let's move forward to the content. So the first brand that I want to get ungated on today is Microsoft. Microsoft is great because they own Xbox. So if you're into selling video games, this is a great brand to get ungated on. So you're gonna type Microsoft and then you're just gonna sort out the results from low to high. And then you're gonna try to find the same product on Amazon. Make sure that it's exactly the same product. You're gonna right click and go to view page source. And you're gonna see a bunch of code. Then you're gonna do Command F or Control F if you're on a PC. And you're gonna look for the word UPC. This is a UPC code. You're gonna jump to the next result until you see something like this, a number. And that will be the UPC code for that particular item. You're gonna copy that. So you're gonna paste that UPC code onto the Amazon search bar and you're gonna show some products and you're gonna see the matching UPC product. Then just make a quick double check to make sure that all the details are correct. We have Microsoft 4000 wireless mobile mouse and the same thing here. So now I'm gonna go ahead and I need to buy 10 of these units. I know it's a lot of money, but remember, you are going to return the merchandise after you get ungated, so don't get too scared. I'm gonna buy 10 of this right now. So I'm buying it. I'm going to proceed to the checkout. Now, an important note, make sure that your business address and name on your invoice or where you're shipping to matches the business address that you have inside Seller Central. This is extremely important as Amazon wants to see the details where you're buying it from and where it's going. So if that doesn't match, you're not gonna get approved. It has to match. Same address, same name. I can't stress out how important that is. Probably one of the most important things. They wanna make sure that the items are actually going to the place that has been verified by Amazon, okay? So as you see, I already purchased it and I spent $428.99. You have access to this under your orders in your Kohl's account. So next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a full page screenshot of this. To grab a full page screenshot, you can use a variety of Chrome extensions. I personally use Go Full Page. It's a free full page screen capture. You put it on your browser, and once you're on the page that you want to screenshot, you tap on it and it will automatically scroll down all your page and take a full page screenshot. Another thing that I like doing, Kohl's will send you a confirmation email to your email address and file. I want to take also a full page screenshot of that email. That way I have more ammunition to show to Amazon during my ungating request. Then the next step is you're gonna request approval to sell this item on Amazon. So you're gonna add a product, type in the ASIN number that you grabbed from the Microsoft mouse that we saw before. You're gonna tap on request approval and this page is going to pop up. And this is exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna tap on each one of these options and you're gonna select the two files, the digital invoice and also the screenshot of the email confirmation. As you see, I already attached the two screenshots right here. Then I like to put a little note here, attached, please find a proof of purchase for the ASIN number. And here you're gonna put your email address. After that, you're just gonna click submit. That's it for Microsoft. I just submitted my application and now I'm gonna wait. And it can take anywhere from same day, like literally in a few minutes. It's what is called an auto approval, where your account has good standing and Amazon doesn't really even look at the invoice. Also, don't be submitting any fake evidence. Always submit legitimate invoices from Kohl's, for example. Or it can also take up to 3, 4, 5 days. Just be patient. And now we're gonna move forward to all the other brands that I also wanna get ungated on. So the next brand that I want to get ungated on is Puma. So I already found through the same method that I showed you before with the UPC number. After much looking, I found this perfect unit. I'm going to buy 10 of this. And this is the matching ASIN number on Amazon. Always make sure that it's the same size and the same color as the one that you found in Kohl's. So this one is going to come up to $174.90. And you don't have to do all these brands all at once. You can do it one by one. That way you don't spend all this money at once. You spend money, get ungated, get your refund from Kohl's, then get ungated on the next brand. That way it's not such a big financial stress on yourself. I also forgot to mention something super important. Before you go through all these purchases, make sure that the brand doesn't auto-ungate. A lot of the brands, you just request approval and it will auto-ungate. You don't have to present any evidence at all to Amazon. But some brands, like the ones that I'm doing right now, you click request approval and it will prompt you to submit evidence. There is no way around it. You just have to buy merchandise and show the proof of purchase. And now you're gonna go through the same ordeal. You're gonna go under the Puma ASIN, you're gonna request approval, this will show up and you're gonna submit your evidence. Now we're gonna move forward to the next product, which is Melissa & Doe, which is a very popular toy brand. And this is the corresponding ASIN. Again, I look for the cheapest product in that brand available and I'm gonna purchase 10 of them. You're gonna go ahead and purchase it and same exact thing. you're gonna submit your approval through the ASIN that we just came up with. The next one on our list is the brand Ravensburger, which is a very popular puzzle brand. And this is in high demand all the time, so I always been ungated and I want to get ungated today. So let's try to do it. Again, purchase 10, and this is the corresponding ASIN number right here. Unfortunately, this one is a kind of a big purchase, but I couldn't find a cheaper product than this. So we're gonna have to eat this big purchase for now until we find a better product. Now we're gonna go ahead and request an approval for Ravensburger. As you can see, this is kind of tedious, but kind of fun at the same time. Right, the next product is a brand called Timberland, huge on shoes. Always want to get ungated, today is the day. This is size 8, so make sure that on Amazon it's also size 8 for men. It's to be exactly the same ASIN number. $424. Okay, moving on, we have New Balance. Who likes New Balance shoes here? Now here we see we only have 2 left. So we're gonna switch the size, because remember we need 10, not 2. And the corresponding size here on Amazon. Our next brand is going to be Skechers. So we're gonna order 10 of this, and this is the corresponding number here, or ASIN. Our next product is, or brand is Tommy Hilfiger. This brand actually sells really well, but I've been ungated, and this is how you find brands that are worth ungating for. When you are using tactical arbitrage or source module or finding online leads, you're gonna see consistent brands popping up that you wish you could sell because they look very profitable, and you can't because you're ungated. So I known these brands for a while, and I didn't want to go through the time and spend of money to get ungated, but in the long term, it is worth your while. And again, we want to make sure it's white collar and size small to correspond with the Amazon product here, small and white. And here's another brand that I've been wanting to get ungated forever, which is Crocs. Crocs is amazing, and I can't wait to get ungated. Again, we found the cheapest product, which is this type of things that you put on the Crocs. It's an assortment of Harry Potter. And always you want to make sure that the product that you choose on Amazon, which is the same one, when you look it up, it says that you are still gated. You want the product to be under the brand Crocs, and also you want it to be gated. Otherwise, there's absolutely no sense in you purchasing inventory to get ungated. If you can't use that ASIN number that you're finding, get ungated on the brand that you want. I just realized that there are only 4 left on this one, so I won't be able to use it. So let's find a different product. So again, we're gonna search from low to high. You're gonna see if this one is available. Yeah, 10 units are available. Let's see if this UPC code. Yeah, we found a matching one right here. But see, that's how easy it is to find a matching ASIN number. And here's another great brand. This is a toy brand, Calico Critters. If you have kids, you know that this brand is hot with kids. And this is the matching Amazon listing. And I actually want to show you something completely crazy. I told you that some of the brands that you're going to be ungating for may, depending on your account history and who you get as a manual reviewer, may approve you right away. And this is exactly what happened. Look, 4 of the brands that I apply for right now, this is literally right now as I was finishing the video in real time. Calico Critters, Tommy Hilfiger, and Skechers. 4 of the, I think, 10 brands that I submitted my application for, ungated right away. This means either I got a really nice manual reviewer or it got auto ungated right after submitting the invoices. Some of the other brands, I'll probably have to wait a little bit longer, and that's probably going to be also your case as well. I just wanted to show you that so that you can see that this Kohl's method is pretty real. Now, a very few important points. We are not abusing Kohl's in any way. The way that I see it, when you buy from Kohl's to get ungated and then return the merchandise, it's not to hurt Kohl's. Actually, Kohl's, I buy a ginormous amount of goods from on a yearly basis. I spend tens of thousands of dollars at Kohl's, not only for business, but for personal. So I'm giving them more than enough money back for this little favor of buying and returning, buying and returning. So hopefully you treat them the same way. Number two, if you run into rejections on the approval process, it's very simple. Resubmit the evidence that you have. And if not, it might also mean that the digital invoice is not enough. So that means that you have to wait for the physical goods to arrive to your house. Once they arrive, you take photos of the product, the box, the label, everything holding with your hand, the physical invoice that should have come on the box. If it hasn't come, you contact Kohl's to get a physical invoice. Then once you submit all that, you have to get approved. There is no way around it. If you're still not getting approved, you reply to that chain of emails that you're getting from Amazon. And I put something along the lines of, hey, I'm touching base here. As you can see on my previous communication with you, I submitted all the photos, all the invoices, everything that you need. My account is in great standing. What else do you need from me to prove the purchase, to get Ungated on this brand or category? Basically saying the time to review, because many times manual reviewers do not take enough time to review your case. When you are actually taking the time to write them back with a detailed description of what you have done up to that moment, kind of triggers them to either escalate it to somebody else, to actually give it the time that it deserves to have a good review. So that's what I would recommend you do if you run into those type of obstacles. Anyway, I hope this video has helped a lot. Again, take the time to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and also liking the video. It really helps the channel to bring in more views, and it motivates me to continue creating great content for you guys. Also, don't forget to join my completely free Discord channel so we can chat one-on-one. You will find all the links under each one of my videos. Here you can join the Discord channel, and you can also grab discounts and free trials for all the tools that I use. That way you don't have to pay full price and you can try all the software yourself. If you haven't already, watch some of my other ungating content, especially the other Kohl's video, how to get ungated on Lego, Marvel, the 4 ways of getting ungated in 2023. I'm actually going to link it right here on this video, somewhere here. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.